Welcome, everybody. Big up, everybody. Welcome back to TJ Warren TV. Welcome back to another episode of the American Idiot Show, episode 58.
Wow.
Me, Dow. Dow, how you doing, bro? You good?
I'm doing great. It's 12:30 p.m. Beautiful Portland, Oregon. Shout out to Connor. Hope everything's going well with you, buddy. And shout out to our guests that may or may not show up today.
They'll be here. They're just running super late. They'll be here. They'll be here.
The show's going on, I guess.
Yeah, there's a ton of people. And big up in the clock and Arsenal FC. The people are here. The people are trickling in. Yes, we will have Flawless. Yes, we will have Staffy TV. They're just running a little bit late. It'll be a little bit of a shorter episode today, just because everybody and their mother is streaming, and you know, everybody's got places to be, people to see. I got a beautiful day in Kansas City to enjoy. Absolutely incredible weather here today, so it's beautiful. We're all blessed, and obviously Connor couldn't be here because he's going through some family trouble. So make sure that you guys keep him in your thoughts, keep him in your prayers if that's what you do. But yeah, Connor will probably be absent this weekend. Just keep him in your thoughts. Positive vibes, the whole nine. So yeah, absolutely. Big up, everybody. How are you feeling, Dow? How are you feeling about this weekend, man? About Arsenal in general. Let's just have a general conversation here.
I feel that if the weather is right and the clock is at a right sort of, the clock hands are at the right angle on the clock, and that Arteta had eggs for breakfast, and that Odegaard had a shower and was able to comb mousse through stuff and gel in his hair, I feel we'll win. No, I feel half and half. I feel like we're going to draw. I really do. I
no,
feel like
bro, why are you saying that, bro?
I'm sorry, because I've been on this fucking merry-go-round for 25 years, and so have many other fans in the chat. Shout out everyone in the chat. Luca, Mike Doss, fuck Liverpool. Ray in the clock, and yeah, big up Ryan.
Ryan's in the chat. Sorry, I was too busy freaking spamming people.
No, here's the thing. United have what they call a 12th man, TJ, and that is the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be a Liverpool repeat of the Xhaka incident, getting those buck teeth, non-teeth missing Scousers all riled up like we did last season for us to go on to draw the game at 2-2, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
But we have an ace in the hole, and he's an Irish Englishman. He has the number 41, and he may have something to say about this.
Is he gonna do the 96th minute, last minute freaking winner? 94th, 94th minute. I'm sorry.
I think we're going to draw, but the opposite side of the coin, because there always is an opposite side, is that we win 2-1 with a Declan Rice header in the 84th minute. But here's the thing: we do not lose.
We do not. No, so you're not saying that we're losing. You saying we're drawing?
I'm saying it's if in my heart says 2-1 win, but my mind says it's going to be a 2-2 draw with Fernandez in the 87th minute or something like that.
Bro, I'm gonna lose my mind if we play. See, and this is what I was gonna. We're gonna get into this before these guys get here. But I told
it's a deep rabbit hole.
I told Flawless this yesterday too. Is that like these players? We're gonna figure out where the mentality of these players are. Are they going to play the match, or are they going to play the occasion? And that's what we have issues with when we play against Man United. Is we play? It's like we play the building, we play the record, we play everything but the match, and we beat ourselves. That's the biggest thing. And one bad turn. Here's what I get afraid of: is that say we concede first. Mm-hmm. I'm afraid we put our heads down and we don't come back from that, because historically that's what happens.
Right.
That's really what I'm worried about. Do you think we've how do I say this? Do you think we've overcome that as a club?
No. Villa was just 3 weeks ago.
People forget. No, and then that's the thing is people forget that, and I think that's why everybody's glazing it over is because we've gotten what is it 3 wins in a row now, and
Right.
all of a sudden the Villa loss that probably ultimately will cost us the title.
Right.
It goes right out of people's minds, and I'm not saying that Man United are anywhere near Aston Villa. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm saying that we're mentally. I agree with you, Dal. It scares me a little bit. It scares me a little bit. I'm not going.
The difference what we just touched on there is that going to Villa Park is a lot different event than going to Old Trafford.
Right.
And that's the thing. And that's what got us through, I think, of Tottenham. Tottenham played for the moment, right? We played to win. And Ryan, shout out, hey, if that happens, I'll be the first one crying tears and praising the club. But the reality is that Man City are not stopping. And December 6th, since then, they have not stopped. The one drop is what Real Madrid in the Champions League. I know. I love that he feels that way coming from a Liverpool fan. I've seen him before. I know he's a 16-10 guy. I'm not gonna get into that.
Yep.
And shout out. One thing I want to say, I think it's kind of disrespectful and honesty to make a T-shirt about that, but that's another conversation. So I just think that it's they're going to have to play the occasion, TJ. This is their occasion to stop us, right?
Yeah.
So I don't, it's more of occasion for them, is it? Because looking at the Premier League table, as far as I remember, Man City have a game in hand.
Yes, they do. Big up Sunshine in the chat. Big up Sunshine. Yeah.
So I don't want to sound depressing, but I just want to go, mind over heart that, again, we're going to come up short, dude.
Yeah.
And it's
I
because
feel
we've
you.
dropped points at Fulham. It's because we've dropped points at West Ham and Villa twice. And we had struggles, in the beginning of the season playing Party at right back, and Nottingham Forest wasn't a good opening game. And then, of course, the Jorginho slip. Hey, there he is. And then
There he is.
So there's certain aspects, man, we just don't just really deserve to win it. When we drop points to Fulham, West Ham, and Villa twice, I mean, again, it's kind of the Arsenal ethos of that we deserve this. We don't. Arteta doesn't deserve this, But if we do beat United on Sunday, there's something there. But with City's game in hand, bro, I just don't see it happening. I just don't see it happening.
Yeah, well, we'll get back to that. Just thinking about that pisses me off, but it is what it is. It's not going to be good enough, and that's the worst part about it. Big up Staffy again, man. I got a haircut, so I didn't wear the hat today. So now I'm not doing the normal American thing where we wear hats indoors. You know what I mean? But big up Staffy, how you doing, bro?
Well, I'm wolfing right now, so I won't be getting a haircut for another week. So I have to wear the hat. But listen, big up. Thank you for having me. Took you a minute to introduce me, even though I was sitting there talking about West Ham and shit. You could have put West Ham to the side for a second to just introduce me. But listen, man, it's not my debut here. It's my my second appearance on American Idiot. As I said, it's very nice of you to always have a show dedicated for Jacob, even when he's not on it. But big up for having me every time, bro. Big up. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not gonna lie to you, but thank you for having me.
Well,
don't ask me why. You know why.
No, I know why, but I'm going to still ask the questions for the people in the chat, and big up everybody that's in the chat. Ryan, Sunshine, Luca, AJ, I saw that you're here.
Oh, like and subscribe. I forgot to mention that. Wallahi, today, listen, I've had enough today. My shoulder hurts. I slept wrong last night, so I'm already in pain. I went to get coffee. I got stuck behind a school bus. It took me like an extra 10 minutes to get home. I accidentally put too much creamer in my coffee. Now it just feels like I'm drinking a little bit of coffee with creamer. It's a bad day, and it's raining. Well, I've had enough. Hit the like button.
Yeah, I know. And then I'm gonna ask him like super specific, like softball questions about United just to piss him off even more. Like, come on, Staffy. I can't be on the same screen with you without just taking the piss like just a little bit.
So I'll get it back in blood on Monday. Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
Yeah,
get it back in blood.
Nice little fuzzy, TJ.
Yeah, hold on 1 sec. I don't know what's going on with this thing. One sec, guys. 1 sec. No, what the hell? Hold on.
Sounds like you have crickets in the background.
Do I have anything in the? Is that any
Well,
better?
that sounds better. That sounds much better.
I don't know what's going on with this thing, bro. Honestly, I have no idea what's going on with this thing. But anyway, no, Staffy, because I've been hearing, and Flawless is on his way. But I had a conversation with Flawless, and I mean, he thinks you guys are going to draw. You guys are going to draw us. Do you think that's even a possibility, or are we absolutely screwed? You're just writing this one off.
Flawless is only saying that because he doesn't like Arsenal, bro. So carry on, this, bro. I don't know. I don't know what it is because I know Flawless isn't from London. So if he was from London, I would have understood it. He definitely has a lot of Arsenal friends. Like that's just the only explanation. Like for me, I don't have a lot of Arsenal friends, especially in my real life. You know, like I don't have to avoid them. Like it's easy with you guys. I'll just mute you. I'll just mute the chat. Like you'll never get me. That's it. Airplane mode. Good luck getting me. You won't get me. You know, but I don't face them face to face is what I'm trying to say. But that's the only reason why United fans don't want Arsenal to win. Especially though, as I said, the ones from London. I don't get to face them, so it's not a problem for me.
Right.
If anything,
exactly.
my neighbor is a Liverpool fan. So that's more of a worry for me. Yeah, my upstairs neighbor is a Liverpool. I haven't seen him in days. Actually, I need to check on this guy. I don't know what happened to him.
Dude, he's hiding since he's not winning the quad.
You know what's crazy, TJ? He had a delivery, and usually what happens is because like the way our apartment works, so it's like there's one door that opens into two doors. So there's one door that belongs to me and him, and then you walk in, and there's upstairs and then there's downstairs. I don't know. It's a weird way to explain the complex.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
anytime
yeah.
he gets a delivery, I put his package inside, inside the first door, and I just leave it at his own door.
His
And
neighbor.
then it's just been there for days, and I'm like, bro, what happened to this guy since Liverpool lost the league? Like he's not leaving his house no more. The package has been there for a whole week, bro. So, and yes, Cubed, I'm wearing an LA hat despite being from New York and a Knicks fan. Yes, haha. Ran the joke way too much. It's fine. I'm aware.
It's a good. It's a nice hat.
There's an LA/New York hat that I saw where it has the LA on one side and New York on one side. Well, I need to buy that. That one is gonna piss off a lot of people. I'm buying it. $30, best $30 I'm ever gonna spend.
And there he is. There he is. Lateness
Yo.
is greatness. Big up, Flawless.
Love, man. Love, man. Apologies on the latest, my dons, man. Apologies on the latest. I was on Tony's channel. My apologies. My apologies.
Oh.
I was on Tony's channel. I was even arguing with Tony. I was arguing with one of his spars. So, yeah, that's what it was. So, yeah, big up.
I get one of those
I was
I get
arguing
one-
with one of his spars about, the game and all that. So, yeah, it was good stuff, man. Good fun. Good fun. Good
I
fun.
gotta get one of those disrespectful T-shirts, bro.
Oh, yeah,
16
man. T-shirt people. Not available worldwide.
Disrespect to Liverpool. Wow.
I should
Wow.
get email too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
16 out of 10
I think-
t-shirts.
I know it's probably a good price, but I think the shipping and handling may cost me a bit.
It does. It does. It does. But I just called it, bro. I don't, pause. I just ate it. Who gives a shit?
Plus, someone said this to me today in the comments. I was on the terrace, and someone said, I forgot what it was, and he was like, "Oh, Staffy always has these women slandering jokes on YouTube." No. We don't slander women. We slander Mr. 16 out of 10 Ryan, saying he doesn't know how to talk to. That's not slander on women. That's slander on Ryan. You better get that one straight. Every time we get a chance to cook Ryan, you best believe we will cook him. Every time I see him, I will play the clip. Every time I see him in the chat, I'll spam 16 out of 10, bro. That's all we're doing. Yesterday I said, forget Club's farewell tour. We know what kind of farewell tour he had after that clip. I'm not gonna repeat it here, just out of respect. But Ryan, every time I see you, you are getting cooked, sir. Don't worry about it.
Dude, this guy's famous. What is it? Troops, Terry, all the big channels have put it. Has he made it,
the list
has he made
goes
it to
on.
the Big Six yet? I haven't seen. Has he made it to the Big Six yet?
They spoke about it, but they didn't play the clip. You know what I'm saying?
No way.
They spoke about it on Big Six. Yeah. Lee Gunners played it. Saeed's played it. Yeah. Everyone's played that clip, man. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
So good. So I was
Listen,
just,
Ryan,
I was
the
just
only
thought I was
way-
there for the video recovery. What are you saying, Staffy?
I was gonna say the only way Ryan might get something back is if he just releases a diss track towards Flawless. That's the only way, bro. We might say something.
This track against
That's
Paul.
yeah. We need that Drake Kendrick beef. You know, I need a diss track for
Hey,
Flawless.
come on, man.
That's the only way
This
we'll get some
This ain't
respect.
Drake Kendrick, man. This is The Rock versus Hurricane. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not do that. Like, let's not do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Funaki versus The Undertaker. Like, come on, man.
See,
Yeah,
and this is
same.
how I know. This is how I
Funaki's
know this kid.
crazy.
This kid is not taking it seriously whatsoever. Because now he's going to go back on the Big Six and ask.
I
and-
can't
and,
remember.
like,
I can't remember what stream
when-
it is, but
when they
when
mentioned it, that's
when Chelsea beat West Ham 5-0, Matisse like posted in his story and he was like, "Yeah, 16 out of 10 performance." They spoke about it on Big Six. They ain't played the clip, I don't think, but they spoke about it.
Nah,
Saeed was on it.
Funaki's crazy, bro. Man,
even
Funaki,
Lee's
bro.
play. Yeah, Dal. Even Lee's playing this thing, dude. Everybody's playing it.
And
Anyway,
don't disrespect me with the 16 out of 10 T.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
great, bro. That's
all
great.
right. So Flawless. I know we talked about this a little bit yesterday, but how are you feeling about the match? Do you think are you still on the draw train, or did Tony convince you that the stars were aligning and you guys are definitely losing?
You know
tomorrow?
what? Tony was actually in host mode, number one. And number two, he said the same thing he said in regards to Manchester City. You're going to come to Old Trafford and smash us up. You're going to beat us up. That's what he said. But yeah, I'm still on the draw. I still think it will be. And I know I'm in the minority and it's the not unpopular opinion, but yeah, unpopular. It is the unpopular opinion. It's an upset because I've been saying this. Everything leading up to this game is in Arsenal's favor. Outside of it being at Old Trafford and, you know what I'm saying, your poor record at Old Trafford, absolutely everything is, there could be nothing more than the stars aligning for Arsenal in this game or realigning, as Tony eloquently put it. Like everything legit is in your favor. Manchester United are in horrific form. Arsenal are in great form. You're confident. Our manager's future is shrouded in doubt. Arteta will probably get a new deal. Your players are flying. Your squad is better, etc., etc. You're flying high in the league. You still have a chance of winning the Premier League, but you have to win. You know what I'm saying? That 16 out of 10 clip will never die. Just on
No, it's never going away.
I will play that every day of my life. Every single day. And in the afterlife, I will play it every single day of my life, just to clarify. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, shout out Troops. I made it a hot line. He made it a hot song. Shout out Troops, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened. Facts. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. But Arsenal have to, for the first time ever, in the Premier League, I can remember, and I think it's in the Premier League history, Arsenal have to come to Old Trafford and win. A draw is not going to do it. Normally, a draw is a good result. Have to win. And I think that pressure right there, I think people are really underestimating it. Adding the fact, I think City will beat Fulham and Arsenal will be second going into this game as well. And that will add pressure. Also, Old Trafford going to be rocking as well. So that's how I'm looking at it. And I think it will be a draw. Because Arsenal won't play us. I think they play the occasion.
Yeah,
They
and
play the occasion.
go for it, Dal. What are you saying about?
Yeah, I got to disagree with you, brother Flawless. I think I just think that United has to play to the occasion. You guys are kind of forced to in some case. I mean, your manager's about out the door. He wants to save face. I mean, I'm with you too. I think it's going to be a draw, maybe 1-1, 2-2.
Because I'm an Angel CQ.
maybe
That's why
exactly
it's a
right.
halo. Because I'm sorry to cut you off. It's a halo because I'm an angel. That's why
Halo.
we're going to carry on.
Yeah, well, that's one of my favorite Beyonce songs, by the way.
He's not an angel. You misspoke. By angel, did you mean criminal? That's not how you say that.
TJ, you've been
That's not how you say that, bro.
crashing on my character for like 3-4
Bro,
weeks.
Flawless. Sometimes I feel like I left. No, Flawless. I gotta keep you. I gotta keep you on a short leash because sometimes I feel like I let you off the hook too often. So I gotta make sure that.
I understand.
I think I'm saying that United are going to play to the occasion. You're going to use your 12th man, which is the crowd, 70,000, 75,000 strong, and it's going to be a tough game for us. I mean, some guys are saying already on Twitter or Twitter or whatever, 4-0 the Arsenal. Bro, we haven't beat you guys 4-0 since 1947.
Jesus.
And I just heard that. I was just on Jess's show an hour ago. So let's have some reality and a little sense of grounding here that you guys don't have much to play for, but losing to Arsenal on your home patch, that's what you have to play for. So
Yeah,
I
and
think
I
that's
agree
what
with
will
you.
make them play more to the occasion.
And I
that
agree with you to
aspect.
an extent. That's what we'll have to do. I've said this. We have to make it like the Liverpool game in the FA Cup in regards to we just have to go out there and apply ourselves and put in effort and run around, run laps, give the crowd something to get up for, crash into tackles. You know what I'm saying? All the passion merchant stuff. That's what we got to do. And I think we'll get a result because, again, we don't have to win this game. Of course, I would like us to, but it's not a must for you lot. You must. Yeah. Like a draw for you lot is like a loss.
Oh, absolutely. We have to win. I think our chances are, I've said since before the City game, I said that this run of 10 games at the time, I said many times that the City game was the only game we could afford to draw, and we lost to Villa, and that's where it ends for me. I truly think we dropped the league losing to Villa.
I just don't see how we lose this match. I just don't see it. The form that United are on, your midfield, your back line, your attack. I think we are better than you in every facet. But it's just, and I was saying this before you guys got on here, is just like this is more of a test for Arsenal. I disagree with Dow to a point, because I think the pressure is on us. We got to figure out how to get this monkey off our back in terms of not only our record at Old Trafford, but capitulating in huge moments. That's what we do. Why are you wiping your face, Staffy?
No, the comment. Look at the comments.
Great. Can't wait. Yeah, awesome. Hey Vader, fraud. Anyway,
Shout out
all I'm
Vader,
saying
man.
is, shout out Vader, the biggest fraud on YouTube. Make sure that you go and subscribe to his channel, though.
Let me just remind you, Vader. American Waffle is the only show where you can be safe from a cooking. Not you personally, it's just anyone, because you never know who might just put you in the cell. So me and TJ might be safe after all. Listen, you have a lot of people that are coming after you every Monday, bro. So I'm just saying, don't really think you're gonna get cooked. You're gonna cook. TJ experienced himself. TJ, remember that one time you spent a whole hour in the jail and then you were like, I have to go anyways.
I think I saw some of that episode, Sadly.
No, it was after.
Hey, keep him there, because he
Here's
probably
the thing.
said something ridiculous.
People didn't want. Here's the thing: people didn't want to hear the truth after we beat Tottenham. People didn't want to hear the truth, so they silenced me. That's fine. That's fine. It's up to them.
Was you talking about on Spurs? Nah, I'm glad that you was in the cell then.
Yeah, I know, because you're wearing lily white under that red shirt, Flawless. I know that's what you do. No, and that's another thing. I let you get away with those tweets for too long, and you're just like, oh yeah, great job, Spurs, back in October.
I got
Yeah,
you,
bro.
That's hilarious, yo. Them
Get
tweets be hilarious, yo.
Why do you
Them
have a
tweets
lot
be-
of them for Flawless, man? What do you
Them
do?
tweets be, yo, I did see. People
I let him
just
get. I
mean
let him
we
get away
just
with
talking-
it. No, Staffy, I've gone heel on Flawless now,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I let him get
Staffy,
away
what
with
he
it for
do?
too long.
People just mean to me for no reason, but it's all right.
How do you
know
have
what I'm
more
saying?
hate for him? I created a soul that we put you in every week. Yet you
No,
still have more
your
views
viewers
than
put me
me.
in it every week.
Well, that's what I'm
not.
saying. I designed a show that literally f's you over every Monday. Yet you hate him more than me. Like, what did he do compared to what we do to you on Monday?
I get, you know what it is? I get blamed like when other people say things, like if I'm on the panel, so whether it's Sarcasm City TV or TJ Warrior TV or anywhere else, when somebody says something wild and I'm on the show, I get blamed for it automatically. It's all blame Flawless. It's his fault.
That's why you have a lot of disclaimers out here.
Yeah. Tony said the stars are aligning thing off his own back, and I got blamed for it. It was me. I got blamed for Tony saying the stars are aligning for Arsenal. Like, all right, okay. You know what I'm saying?
I'm hearing rumors about Salah being better than Neymar. I don't know if that was on your show or not.
No, that unfortunately no. We had the discussion about it on the playback, but that was on Hassam's channel. I wasn't there for that one, so I didn't get blamed for that one.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah,
I hear you.
but Staffy, how is there any way that you guys get a result out of this game with your current starting 11? Casemiro starting in the back, Johnny Evans. Is Lissandro Martinez coming back? I've been hearing a lot of different stuff. So what's going to be happening?
There's one way, yeah. I said the only way is if Said runs down on the pitch, double foot tackles Rice, and then Rice gets injured. Then he double foot tackles Odegaard. There you go. That's our chances of winning. But our chances for that to happen is slightly, minimal to none, I should say. Bro, I don't see any scenario where we're gonna win this game. I'm being very honest with you. I don't think we can win this game. I don't think we have any footballing
Sunshine,
reasons.
Sorry to cut you off. No one
No,
asked
go.
you to say anything. But go on, carry on. Sorry, Staffy. Look at this. This is outrageous, yo.
Yo, big up, Sunshine.
Outrageous, yo. Outrageous.
Uh,
Sorry, Staffy.
No, you're good. There's no footballing reasons why I think you can win this game. Honestly, the only reason why people think we might get something out of this is because number one, we're at home. Number two, we've shithoused a few results. None of them are footballing reasons. You can't sit there and have a proper, intelligent discussion and start breaking down the game analytically and explain how this United team can win. There's really no way. Martinez, you're asking me about him being back. Yes, he is back, but the manager doesn't want to rush him. Apparently, he said in his own words and I'm gonna like paraphrase just a little because I don't remember his exact words, but it was in these words that of he protects the players basically, and he wouldn't rush them back because like fitness comes first, and he doesn't want any player to play when they're not 100%. Oh, which by the way, 4 days ago he played Evans after he failed the fitness test. But who am I to judge the salary of a manager? Anyways, I don't even want Martinez to play because where I'm at personally, I don't care for any game left in the league. I've been saying this for a few weeks now. I mean, you probably remember, TJ, because I say it on Monday as well. The league for me has been a wash for a while. Even when people still thought we had chances for top 4, I never thought we had chances for top 4. The one game that I'm looking forward to is the FA Cup final. And I said this today, and people thought I was crazy, and I'll say it again. There is a better chance that we beat Manchester City in 90 minutes than for us to have a run of games that we beat Palace, Arsenal, Newcastle, and Brighton. We're not winning these games. We're not picking up 3 points against any of these teams, in my opinion. There is a better chance to beat City in 90 minutes if you rest all these players and they come back healthy for the FA Cup than for me to use them in these games. Because what is the max I can get out of these games if I win them? Europa League, guess what? You'll get that if you beat City, and you'll get a cup with it. I'd rather focus on that. There's nothing for me to look forward to. The Arsenal game, same thing, bro. I don't see. You said it perfectly. I don't see a way where we can win this game. We don't have Lissandro in the back. We don't have Maguire in the back. I think Varane is still out.
Yep.
We still have Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Luke Shaw has now. He has a setback with this injury. I don't like to talk about Luke Shaw in front of Flawless because he's used all his words on Shaw, and I hear him, bro. I hear him. And Mason Mount is injured for the 4th time this season. And you know what's funny, bro?
How much you guys think
Today, listen, this is how I'm laughing, bro. It's actually funny at this point. He was talking about Rice, and I don't know why he was comparing him to Mount, even though they're not remotely closest players. He said that Rice has been great. He would be a great fit for United, blah, blah, blah. However, I'm happy with Mount. No, motherfucker, you're not. He missed 27 games. There's no way you're happy that someone missed 27 games. And every time you play him, you give him like 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 1 minute. So it's not like you've been using him anyways. The only time he used him was because Bruno was out injured. So you're lying when you say you're happy with Mount. No, you're lying. You're lying because he's injured. No way I'd be happy if I spent 60 million on someone who got injured 4 times. So stop gaslighting me,
bro. It's a bad attempt at a feel good factor, and that's what this guy has been all season long. Sancho until now, it's been an absolute PR disaster. Like this guy, I think and I don't like praising Jacob very much, but Jacob said something really really smart about Ten Hag. He said that this guy, like Daniel Levy, was weirded out by Eric Ten Hag. Daniel Levy, that Dr. Evil looking motherfucker, thought that Ten Hag was awkward. And he goes and hires Big Ant instead of Ten Hag. And like the fact that this guy is allowed in front of a microphone at this point anymore is absolutely insane to me. It's absolutely insane. Like the guy, if there is a right thing to say, he will say the opposite. Like just like you were talking about right there, just like you were talking about right there, Staffy, with freaking with Mason Mount comparing him to Declan Rice. It's like, oh yeah, I'd rather have Mount. It's like, what? Sorry. Is this guy? Yeah,
he didn't say I would rather have Mount, but he said I am happy with Mount. Like that's.
I'm happy. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm happy with Mount. Okay.
But still, you're not happy. Like, there's no way you're
not
happy.
happy. Why
are you lying?
James, we know you're not happy in that relationship. Don't lie to us, man. She can't hear you. It's all right, man. Just admit it, man. You know what I'm saying? We know.
When is he? So what? At what point does he get sacked? Is he? They're gonna let him finish the season and then he's out.
Wait, what's the date today? The 10th of May. Hopefully,
10th of May, yeah.
Just 5:09. Hopefully, 6 minutes past 9 on the 10th of May he gets sacked. But when will he get sacked? I'm not sure. I don't know. Just hopefully, as soon as the season's done. That's what I would say. Hopefully, he wins the FA Cup and then leaves. That's what I would like in an ideal world. But I want him just gone regardless. Just get him gone. And Ineos are on the clock with that, but we'll see.
No, I'm feeling you. And then Staffy, who's wanted him out since the beginning of the season.
No, I would say, if I'm being honest, I went out on him when we lost to Galatasaray in the Champions League because I knew that day when we bottled that 2-0 lead to them or whatever it was, and we ended up losing 4-3.
So
I knew that not at home.
Okay.
Yeah. When Casemiro had to get, when Onana made that mistake, even though it wasn't really his fault, but that day, bro, when I saw the way we threw away the game, I said, "There's no way these players are ever gonna do what this manager says." His tactics are bad most of the times, and even when the tactics are good, the players throw away the game. There's no way. I was like, no. This whole project failed. I was like, I'm gonna get rid of him. But I've had my red flags from the summer, and Flawless will tell you that I met Flawless for the first time in the summer. We were doing a Mason Mount reaction video, and that was the first time I ever worked with Flawless. And I didn't know his opinion on anything in United yet until that day, and we both just clicked like that because we both said the fact that we're going for a Mount just tells me everything I need to know about this manager. And from there, it just went downhill. So I've been out on it in a while. Depends on who we get, though, if that's what your question is, because there's a lot of. I feel like every manager and their mother is linked to us.
Who do you
Don't
want?
say Southgate.
Is there anybody you actually want? Sorry to interrupt you.
I thought you were gonna say Southgate. I was like, TJ, there's no cell for me to put you in today. So
No, I'm not. I'm trying to be a good. I'm trying to be a good host.
No.
Anything wrong? See, Staffy.
He's trying
It's
to
not
be
hostile here. There's no jail.
he's trying to be Jimmy Fallon.
You doing a good job, man.
I'm traumatized.
You're an absolute criminal, TJ, but you're doing a good job hosting still. I give you that. This guy is an absolute
That's the
criminal,
trauma
yeah.
speaking.
I know. I get thrown in the cell. I'm definitely a criminal. But no. Who do you want though, Staffy? That's one thing we never really get to. Is there somebody that you actually want?
I don't have a favorite. This is one of those where whoever manager we get, I'm not gonna have a strong candidate where I'm like, yeah, that's my guy. Because I really wanted Ten Hag. I thought Ten Hag at the time was a very strong candidate. I wanted him so much over Poch, and I was worried that we almost got Poch over him. But that's the last time I was truly invested in a manager. All the managers that we linked with, I could tell you their pros and cons, but I really wouldn't tell you like how much I like them. I'm not gonna be one of those. Like I'm not gonna remember Das when he was pissed on the slot outers before he even got in.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that because I'm not an idiot. Like I'm not gonna go slot out before he's even been announced. I'm not gonna do. Yeah, that's
Hasn't even
just
held
me,
up a shirt yet. Yeah.
bro. It wasn't even official yet. It was just rumors, and they said slot out. Like, bro, how can he be out when he's not even in? I won't do that with any of the managers. I have a few candidates that like I'm okay with, but none of them, bro. I don't feel 100% on any of them. Like I'll give all of them a chance, whoever it is, if it makes sense. The only one that I don't want is Southgate. Like I won't entertain Southgate. That's the one. If you tell me Southgate, I'll punch you. I'll be like, bro, don't invite me on your panel again. You're disrespecting my intelligence at this point. I don't want to hear anything about Southgate. That's the one. If we get him, I'm raging. I'm turning my channel into a Knicks channel. That's what I'm doing.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
Mustafa, match preview? No, bro. What match preview for the Nuggets? Yeah, let's do it. Knicks Nuggets. We'll do that. Arsenal United? No, bro. I don't do that no more. I retired. He's the one candidate I don't want. But everyone else has a shout. Whether it's De Zerbi, Tuchel, Amorim, who else we're linked with? There's a lot of them out there. There's a lot of them.
We link to everybody, Staffy, like you said. We get a link to everyone. Yeah.
Facts. And Tuchel's legit working for us. I want
Oh, yeah.
United.
I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, Tuchel wants Manchester United. Yeah, and I want Margot Robbie. Like, duh. You know what I'm saying? Obvious shit. What are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? Just obvious stuff. Of course, he would come to Manchester United.
Yeah,
I mean, here's the thing: is it's like you, and we don't really talk about this, and you guys have said, oh yeah, like burn it down at the stakes, need a complete clear out. I mean, is there anybody outside of Kobe Mainu? Because I know you both love Mainu. Who wouldn't? He's an absolute. He's a baller. But is there anybody in this club that in the starting 11 that you would keep and you would want to do a rebuild with outside of Mainu?
Definitely, I would. Varane is the one.
Varane,
because I think even this season he's been good. Last season, since he's been here, he's been good. He's not had a bad season, and I can count on one hand the amount of bad games he's had. And people talk about his injury record and all this type of stuff. One, he's been much more available this season because a few of the times he missed games was because the manager said tactically, you know what I'm saying, he didn't fit what we were trying to do, whatever that means. And I think
Johnny Evans did.
And I think how we should use him is how Manchester City used John Stones. That's how I think we should use him, right? Because we should have competition for places there anyway. I see no people keep talking about the money, like the wages he's on. Look how all the crap we've got. You could clear 3-4 million if you get rid of these shocking players we have. Get rid of Maguire and Lindelof. That's probably and McTominay. That's more than Varane's wages. Add Bruno and Rashford in there too. More than doubling it, tripling it, whatever the actual numbers are. So yeah, they're the only two that I would fight for and say, yeah, keep them. But the rest of them, even the squad players, I'm not fighting for a squad player. So if someone was like, I want to get rid of such and such, I'd hear it, even if I think they could do a job. Like I think Dalot, for example, could be a good squad player. But Staffy was like, let's get rid of Delo if we get a good offer. I'm not gonna fight him about it. I'm not gonna argue him down about it. Like I hear it. So just those two to me.
Right. Staffy, what do you think?
Then I agree with him. I don't have anyone that I will die on a hill trying to defend them. I really don't. I could tell you a couple players that maybe they deserve another year. I'll give them one more year or so, or they don't deserve to be pushed out the door right now. But if Ineos comes in and they say, yeah, we're replacing this player, that player, outside of Menu, I'm not worried about anyone. You know, I actually like Delo, but if you identify a right back out there that will be better to start than him, I'm not really disagreeing with you. If you tell me, I don't know, Banana hasn't been good in his first year, we'll push him to the bench and we'll get a better ball playing goalkeeper who is actually good at shot stopping as well. Yeah, I hear. I have. Everyone has a shout to be replaced. The whole front line, any of them could be sold as well. Even Hoyland, who we just signed, he could be sold too. Garnacho, he could be sold too. I don't care for him. No one in this team I actually care for other than Menu. Like, I just care about building this team a little bit around him. But Lisandro Martinez, I could kind of give him some slack too. He's just been injured.
Yeah.
He's good, but he's been injured. I just worry about how we can use him in another system. I feel like he's one of these players that's just like, because he lacks so much in terms of what do people usually associate with center backs? Pace, power, tall, win their duels, headers. He lacks all of that. He lacks so much. He's a physical player. Like he likes to rough up players, but he's what, 5'10"? He's very short. There's a lot that needs to be done around him to get him in a correct system, because he can't defend wide as well. He has to defend in central areas. He's bad when he goes wide. So it's like there's so many things with this game that might have regressed because of his injury, but I don't know that yet. So I want to wait to see him if he's still 100% or not, because he's missed a lot of football in the last year and a half. So I need to see how he's doing. But on his day, I saw he's probably one of the best players on the pitch, if not the best player on the pitch during his time with Ten Hag, when he's 100%. So I'll just wait and see. But other than that, bro, everyone could go. There's no one. Casemiro, first one needs to be out, bro. Everyone knows that I don't like Casemiro. And it's not even an agenda anymore, because everyone now is saying the same thing I'm saying. I was just saying it when it wasn't fashionable. When everyone thought, he's going to, every time he comes on, he's going to put on the 5 Champions League medals on the bench. And then, bro, we're not getting the 5 Champions League medals that he has. Let it go, bro. He won those for Madrid, not for us. What I care about what he does on the pitch, and he hasn't been good enough. Bruno as well. Oh my God, how did I forget Bruno? Bruno and Rashford. Adios.
People are trying to sneak. People are trying to sneak Bruno into combined 11s with Arsenal. I thought that was outrageous.
Yeah, it's because people are foolish. That's why. You know what I'm saying? People are just not very smart. Like
people just like sneaking Garnacho into a combined 11 with Arsenal.
It's crazy.
Who did?
It's crazy.
Who did?
I don't remember some Twitter. I don't know. I think it was some United fan on Twitter. I saw that and I immediately started laughing. I thought about sending it to the group, but
I'm glad no one invited me for combined 11s. If anyone would have invited for a combined 11, I would have rejected.
I was going to say, let me ask a quick question then. Let's ask the entire panel. Does 1 or 2 United players get into a combined 11 with Arsenal? What do you think, Dal? Dal hasn't spoke for a minute. What do you think?
I would take Wan-Bissaka right back, coming off the bench.
I said Wan-Bissaka. I said off that bench, you know. Yeah. Staffy's gone. He's had enough. Yeah, nobody's.
Staffy's out of here.
Yeah, he's not.
No. I'm trying to just pick someone because Mano's the only one I can think of. But of course, they're not getting rid of him, and I don't. Yeah. Mano again would be coming off the bench. No, there's not one United player. I don't think I would.
This is crazy, man.
An Arsenal spot,
That's
which is crazy. And kind of what I always wanted to say earlier is that I don't think any of your real transfers even really come true until you get a commanding manager in there of someone like Ancelotti, someone who commands respect. I know you've heard this 1,000 times, Wallace. I know you've heard it 1,000 times.
Yeah, absolutely.
But your club is just not the same without Sir Alex. It's just not. And you've gone through Mourinho and Van Gaal.
It's because I've been saying this about Ineos, like they're on the clock with this. So when it comes to the manager, it's like, we could pick out a manager. Who would I personally go and get? Hansi Flick. Because I think he's the best manager available. I think he has the best CV. However, I don't want Ineos and the hierarchy and Omar Barada to be thinking like me. because that should know. They shouldn't be thinking like a fan. They should be looking at this from a more logical perspective, not even logical, a more sensible perspective in regards to short term, medium term, and long term. I've been saying it for the longest. Too many times we've hired managers and they've dictated to us how a Manchester United are going to play before we even pick a manager. I've been saying this. Pick a style. That's what it needs to be. Hey, we are Manchester United. We play this way. We play X. Okay, and then you go and hire a manager who plays that way. And then that makes it easier to identify players who fit said style. That's what it needs to be. Because then even if it doesn't work out with said manager, you go get another manager who plays a similar style and so forth and so forth. We are the employee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, we are the employer, sorry, not the employee. Too many times we've had employees dictating to us how we're going to do it. That is how we're going to run. That don't happen anywhere else. You could not walk into your job and start dictating to the boss and the owner of the company how things run. Never could you do that. You could not like that. But Manchester United, it does. Mourinho, Van Gaal gets here, and Van Gaal, we play the Van Gaal way. Mourinho gets here, we play the Mourinho way, etc., etc. Like that. That's what it is.
But that's what you guys. But that not you as a fan base necessarily. But that's what your ownership and some of your fan base want, though. They want the different styles of play because it was bad with Moyes, right? That was a joke.
Yes.
Okay.
Terrible appointment.
You moved to Van Gaal, which with Van Gaal, I'm thinking, well, back then, like, here's come another, 5 or 6 years of a Man United dynasty because they have one of the top managers in the world. And I see what you're saying on style. But the Van Gaal style, it just didn't work with those players. Would that Van Gaal style work now? Maybe. But I don't think you have the players now to execute what he wanted to do.
That's what they need to do. That's why it's a clear identity. That's why I'm saying we need a clear identity before we go and get the manager. The identity needs to be set before we even hire a manager or interview a manager. I hope they've already done this anyway. I have my doubts about Ineos regardless.
Right, but don't you expect your manager to form that identity? Don't you want the manager to form that new identity?
No, the manager does. No. This is the point I'm making. No, the manager don't have to. No, the manager already plays that style. So let's say, for example, it's possession-based, tiki-taka football. We'll use that for an example. You then go get a manager who plays possession-based and tiki-taka football. And if it don't work with that manager, you then go get another manager who plays possession-based and tiki-taka. Just using that as an example. Whether it's counter-attacking football or whether it's more high-pressing and Gegenpressing football, whatever they get. No. The manager is the manager, like I keep saying, is the employee, not the employer. We tell you this is the way we play. This is the style. You fit that because then it makes it easier to identify talent in the transfer market. Then because I'm profiles over names in the transfer market. Because the problem we've had is we've just looked at players and gone, you're talented with no plan on how to use them. Zero plan. And I'm hoping that changes. The same way we've been linked with Elise, for example. I think Elise is a baller, super talented. Yeah. But I'm hoping we've not just identified Elise because he's in the Premier League and is a quality player. I don't want that. Like, no. Like,
let you want to see like his style will blend with the style that we want.
Whatever we're playing, yes. Because what I want to happen is, let's say we go for Elise and he rejects us in the summer and we don't get him. The next right wing. No. Again, this is but this is the point I'm making. They need to pick one. Need to pick one. That's the point I'm making. That's on Ineos right now. They should have already picked one. We play X. Go get a manager who plays X. Then you go get players who also fit X. So let's say Elise don't fit the style. Guess what? Don't go and sign Elise.
Right. No, just sign the name. Right.
Don't just profiles over name. So if we get rejected by Elise in the summer, the next winger we sign, the next winger we're linked to and are making offers for should be like Elise. It shouldn't be a touchline. It shouldn't be a touchline winger who's right-footed. No,
that's a different approach to me because, as far as I know, all the players can play different styles because they're trained through that from the age of 6 years old up. So they should be versed in different styles, right? Just like they're versed in different formations. And in my opinion, a manager should be able to get a different type of style depending on, of course, the team selection and who they're playing against, right? Like you guys played a different sort of style against Liverpool when you drew. You will play a different sort of style when you face us Sunday.
Versatility, that is different though.
But you should, you should be able to adapt, but the principles are the same. Arsenal, you lot are Arsenal fans. There's principles Arteta does not go away from. You lot, the way you lot played away at Manchester City is not going to be the same way you play against us. But the principles are still there. So yes,
Yeah,
still
I agree with that.
Of course, you have to adapt. Even Pep, who's the but it's in 2020, it's 2024. Football is a system-based game more than ever so before. So yes, you have players who can adapt, but pick players for even though me and Staffy just spoke about all the players we'd let go and where to. I don't want none of this clean slate business. Whatever style we pick, we look at the current squad and go, who can play it and who can't, even if you're not of quality. So, for example, I'm not a fan of Victor Lindelof. I think he's a bang average centre back and needs to be sold. However, if we decide and go, we're going to play a possession-based style, mid-block, and play out from the back, you know who can do that and fits that style? Victor Lindelof. So if we keep him for a season as a squad player, that makes sense. However, if we play high pressing, high energy on the halfway line, guess who doesn't fit that style? Victor Lindelof. So sell him.
Right.
That's the
Okay,
point I'm
yeah.
making. Literally,
Well
I'm just tired of not being able to identify a Manchester United player. You might know what Arteta Arsenal player looks like. You lot linked to a player, you already know what he would do. Same with Pep. So why can't we have that? That's all I'm asking for.
Right.
How about
It's
that?
also because I follow Arsenal close, a lot
Yeah,
closer than you guys. But I just when I see your team sheet, I don't see threats. I see decent names that were good about 4 years ago.
Yeah, we rubbish, man. We rubbish.
Yeah, I just but I know you'll still show up Sunday.
No,
It's the mentality of United is still there, regardless of the manager. The mentality of that club is English folklore. It's history. It's urban legend, whatever you want to call it. TJ, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, it's still an occasion. It's the biggest. It's the biggest. In my opinion, it's the biggest rivalry that Arsenal have. If you're talking about comparing us to teams that actually achieve things, you know what I mean?
Right.
I've said this before. I'll say it again. I hate United. I hate United more than I hate Spurs because they win shit, and and their history has a lot more gold than ours does, and it's annoying. It's annoying. So I want us to aspire to have their trophy case. That's all I'm saying, and I hate United for it. My best man at my wedding is a United fan. My best friend's a United fan. Staffy's a United fan. Flawless is a United fan. My life is awful because I have to deal with these guys all the time. You know what I mean? And it's
Bro,
just
you acting
absolutely
like I'm harassing you off there, bro. I don't speak to you.
What's
Relax.
that? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm an absolute angel. I don't know what you're talking about. But here we are,
That's what
man.
I'm saying, bro. I don't do nothing to this guy, bro.
Big up Sod for the raid. Big up Sod for the raid. Make sure you guys are subscribing to Sod's Football Corner. Again, incredible. It's formerly Football Corner 97. Now it's Sod's Football Corner. Incredible name.
You finally changed it.
Incredible name change.
Finally, Sad. You know how long I've told this guy to do that? Oh, stuff. The Englishmen, they won't know how to say my name. And now he changed it, bro. After months of me telling him, whatever, Sad. I'm not. You know what, Sad? I don't want to be on your channel tomorrow, bro. I'm busy.
Sunshine, we same team. Sunshine, walk on. All right, okay, all right. Hey, haters gonna hate, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they say no things here, man.
If I don't ask this question, Cube's gonna hunt me down. Are you guys done with Rashford?
I'm done with everybody. We've given up on everyone. It's a wrap.
Wait, I have the perfect answer.
Insert name here. Go on, Staffy. Go.
I have the perfect answer.
Yeah.
Before me and Flawless give up on Rashford, I think Rashford gave up on Rashford. Dead ass. Don't even ask. Says the guy literally gave up on himself. So before we gave up, we saw him ball out last year, and we give him credit. And he was our player of the season. And we were talking. There was people legit talking about Ballon d'Or nominees, and I'm not gonna lie, I heard it. Some point, I understood it. Bro, this Jacob guy, bro, don't you have some nappies to go change, bro? Come on, go change some diapers, bro.
No, that's fair. That's fair. No. Bro, no, and when we were getting linked to Rashford. I'm like, keep him as far away from us as possible.
Nah, man, it makes sense, man. Rashford, MBE, he feeds the kids, helps out, and then you got Saka there. You get what I'm saying? So you could add the Saka sauce to him helping.
I'm so set with my Belgian left winger, bro. I'm good.
Nah, Trossard false 9, and then Rashford and Saka off him, man. Marcus and Bakayo, man. Let's go.
I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like what's his name?
16 out of 10 t-shirt and some Nando sauce.
Man.
16 out of 10 Nando
Can I get a bottle of Saka sauce with that, bro? Can you send that in the box for me? UPS?
Is it? Don't he sell Saka sauce in the US?
Hell no.
No,
I can't
we don't have
get
Nando's.
You
Nando's.
don't know who Potato Sack
Hey,
is
hey,
out here,
hey,
bro.
Hey, how have I got
Whole
hey,
Foods.
hey, we sell 16 out of 10 teas worldwide. How have I got better distribution than Saka? Hey, something's going
You
wrong.
probably
there.
do, bro.
Something's going
You
wrong
got, better
there,
di-
mate.
you got better distribution than Nando's, bro.
Probably got a better left foot than soccer too. Who knows?
Ah, jeez,
Oh.
definitely better than the vast
Yeah.
majority of United team, but hey, we move.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we don't have Nando's. The fact that we
Yeah,
don't
we
have
don't.
Nando's, I
You ain't
think is a
missing out on
crime.
nothing. Nando's is
We
nah, it's
got
super
Dollar
overrated. You're not
Tree.
missing out on
Oh,
nothing.
is it? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it's
Fair,
overrated.
fair.
You know what
Nothing
Nando's is
special.
like, TJ? Because I've had it when I went there. Nando's is like, you know how we have B-dubs, Buffalo Wild
Yeah.
Wings, and we have all
Yeah,
these
Buffalo
like
Wild
different,
Wings, yeah.
and
Yeah,
we have
yeah,
all
yeah,
these different flavors for wings. They do the same thing, but it's just like for real chicken. Like you can get a chicken breast or a chicken thigh, and I'm not gonna lie, I like that idea better. It's real food, unlike these wings that we eat at B-dubs. Nah.
Bro, just us as Americans, we hear all about Nando's, and then that's why Cubes is saying overrated. Like if I went to London, I would want to go there and just
like,
say, oh yeah, I've been there.
Nando's is nothing spectacular. Like what? So it's nothing like let's go. No, it's not.
To be
So,
fair,
yeah.
you guys do the same thing. Like when the Big Six was here, they were like, oh, we want to get Chick-fil-A, and I'm like, it's nothing really special about Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A don't nice like that.
Hey, shit.
It's not, bro. See, you thought it was Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, because I've heard people mention it. Because obviously they just put Popeye. They put Popeyes over here, and now the
Popeyes
Popeyes
is better.
is nice still. Popeyes is
Bro, there's a
nice. It's
Chick-fil-A down the street from me. At last time I
Yeah.
was there was a year and a half ago. That's how much I don't care for it.
We got
Dude.
It's literally down the
You
street,
got
bro.
Dave's Hot Chicken? You got
What?
Dave's Hot Chicken? TJ, you got Dave's Hot Chicken, TJ, in Kansas?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Oh, Dave's
course.
Hot Chicken. Oh, my God.
Dave's Hot Chicken is good. Dave's Hot Chicken's really good.
Okay.
Yeah, no, and the Popeyes, I like Popeyes for the sandwiches, but I never go there. I never go to Chick-fil-A. I go to Cane's a lot. But no, it's kind of weird. Like, and I don't know, we're veering off from football real quick, but I think it's hilarious that the first restaurant that Connor wants to come to when he comes to the United States is Olive Garden.
I know.
Who?
It's not In-N-Out. I want to go to In-N-Out right now.
Wait,
I'm
who wants-
just like, what? Connor said that,
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden. Bro,
Yeah,
the
he
last
said
time I
Olive
went to
Garden,
Olive
bro.
Garden, I was like 19.
bro. Dude, no, and I told him, I'm like, it's a chain. Like, if you're coming to the United States, especially if you're coming to Kansas City, you're coming and getting barbecue, and I'm going to tell you exactly where to eat. I'm going to tell you
Yeah.
exactly where to drink. Like, it's an absolute joke. man.
Don't go to chains.
I'm
You
gonna
gotta
be out
go
there.
to,
Don't go to
like,
chains.
local restaurants.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
be
yeah.
out there. I'm gonna be out there in a couple years for the World Cup anyway. So yeah, man. It's gonna
Oh,
be
dude,
good.
Hey,
I-
listen,
We got everything
Yeah,
lined up,
Yeah,
bro.
man. 100%.
30 minutes away. 30 minutes
Beer,
away from me.
triple-
I pass the stadium every day on the way to work.
Yeah,
So
man. Gonna link up. It's gonna be fire. Trust.
Oh, it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be absolutely nuts. And now, okay, yeah, and I know, Staffy, you got it. You got places to be. So I got two more
Yeah.
questions for you. How are United gonna approach this game? And I knew I wrote that down and I knew you were gonna laugh at it, so I don't give a shit.
bro, you're
Um,
asking me to answer a question that no one had an answer to all season. What you think?
I
I'm
know,
a
I know,
magician?
but how say you are a bald guy from Holland, right? And you're trying to set up your team. What are you?
Well,
How are you setting up your team against Super Mick?
Thank the Lord I'm not, first of all. Secondly, listen, what I would do versus what Ten Hag would do not align, because I've said it for about 35 games until now, and it's never aligned. You know, we never could say the same thing. Actually, there's no one that said anything about this team that Ten Hag has copied so far. Everything that he does is just like what he thinks works, and it never works. But I will tell you what I can predict. I predict everyone who thinks we're gonna play a low block, bro, we're not gonna play a low block. We're gonna try to persist with what he's trying to do. He's done this all season. If we are in a low block, it's not by design. It's because you guys will keep the ball from us and we'll be forced to do it. But when we get our chances, you'll see our lines being advanced. You'll see all of our fullbacks push forward, and you're going to see us being very bad on the ball. You're going to see a shitty build-up. You're going to see a lot of Onana long balls into, what's his name, Hoyland, who's not going to control them because he's not a hold-up striker. And we're going to lose the ball, and you're going to hit us. I wouldn't say on counter, but the transition is going to be too quick for us. You'll see Saka get his space if he plays. You'll see Trossard get his space if he plays. You'll see that old-fashioned everything bagel in the middle of the park, what I like to call, because we got nothing in the middle. We're like, bro, we're exactly like an everything bagel from a New York deli. It tastes good, but United's midfield is not good. We're gonna see that gap in the midfield. We're gonna be out of position a lot. And honestly, bro, it really depends on you guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I said it to everyone we faced this season. Games are controlled by the opponents, not by us. We will allow you an average of 17 point something shots. So get ready tomorrow that you're gonna see 17 different shots minimum. It just depends on you if you want to take the chances or not. We've seen Liverpool pull up and not take their chances, and we've seen the likes of Bournemouth, the likes of Palace, the likes of City, the likes of Chelsea, the likes of so many other teams, even Coventry and them. They were taking their chances and scoring 3 and 4 against us. So it really depends on if you guys want to put your shooting boots on or not. But we'll be, bro. We will be open, bro. We will be open. You'll see a lot of attempts to build up from the back. That's not gonna work. We'll go long. You get the ball. We'll have a disjointed press. Once you beat that press, you'll see everything in the back that you want to do. So if you decide to score, If you don't decide to score, it's on you. It's really not in our hands. And this is me actually being honest. This is not me just joking. Like,
I know
saying in a joking manner,
when you're joking.
This is exactly how I expect.
Honest.
Yeah. I'm being very honest on it. And this is why I'm predicting a demolition. I'm predicting like a 4-0. I actually wouldn't be surprised if we concede 4. We should concede 4. I've seen us concede 4 a lot this season. We conceded 4 8 times under Ten Hag, I believe, in less than 2 seasons.
That is crazy. I didn't know that. I didn't know that stat.
Oh, see, bro, we
Flawless.
only scored 4 against you since 1947.
I think it's either that or the stat was that United have conceded 4 more goals in the Premier League 8 times. 3 of them were under Ten Hag, something like that.
Yeah,
I forgot which stat it was.
4 goals
It was
there
one
at
of those.
all.
Which basically I'm trying to say we do like we get opened up a lot. You're the only team that is yet to open us up. Because I've seen Chelsea put 4 past us. I've seen Liverpool put 7. I've seen City put 6. I've seen how many Spurs only put 2 past. You're pretty much the only big team that really hasn't like put us to the sword yet. So you guys will do one 4-0 tomorrow. I mean Sunday. So.
4-0. What Flawless? What are you thinking? Well, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking, but how are you going to set up? And what's your score prediction, bro?
I think we'll just go out there and it will look like the Liverpool game. I keep referencing this in the FA Cup. We're gonna go out there, be energetic, and run hard. That's what it's gonna be. Go out there, run laps, be energetic. You know what I'm saying? Fly forward. Will there be? I do agree with Staffy. Will there be gaps? 110%. You know what I'm saying? And that there will be gaps for you lot to exploit because that's just because the way we play. And I think that's the only way we get a result. I think sitting in the low block and giving Arsenal the ball is foolish because we don't have players on the counter attack like that. Like our attackers, they're not. When you play a counter, if you play in a counter attacking style, your decision making from your attackers has to be spot on in a split second as well. So we might as well just go for it. We got nothing to lose in this game, so we might as well just go. And I expect us to go for it. And like I said, I keep mentioning it and keep referencing it. Old Trafford is going to be rocking the same way that Liverpool game is the same exact thing. The players just have to respond and give the fans something. As soon as Saka gets the ball, hey, whack. You know what I'm saying? And that tough tackle, nothing over the top, but passion merchants, that's what we got to be on that. Forget tactics. This is pure passion and vibes. That's what it is. Passion and vibe. And that's the way I think we'll play number 1 and 2. That's how I see us getting a result. So, yeah, I still stand by 2-2.
If they ignore the tactics, maybe we'll win. Yeah.
I think that's what we did.
Ignore the manager.
That's what we did against Liverpool in the FA Cup. I don't think that
it was freestyle
like that. We just went out there and ran hard. And because it's
100%.
Liverpool, the crowd was absolutely, and the FA Cup quarterfinal, and the fact we know we can pretty much end their title hopes. It's kind of like that's on it as well. So I'm actually looking forward to the game. Famous last words, but yes, I am. Famous last words.
Listen, the only game I'm looking forward to is the Knicks game tonight. We're about to go 3-0 up. That's
you reckon you beat them in Indiana? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Pacers in 7. I'm telling you right now.
Bro, they're not.
Hey, let me ask you about Staffy, Cavs, Celtics. Who you got for that series?
Oh, Celtics. Yeah.
You think you beat the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals?
No, but I'm just happy to be in the Eastern Conference Finals because we shouldn't be there. We shouldn't be there with the injuries that we have because OG is out for the next 2 games as well.
Oh yeah,
so
he did get injured.
We didn't have Randall. We already lost Mitch, and we lost OG, and we lost Bogdanovich. We're actually overachieving when you really think of it. So to get to the conference final, I'll be okay with that.
Yeah, it's rocking, man. Yeah, man.
The Knicks are the Tottenham Hotspur of the NBA. I just want to go on record with that because you guys haven't won anything since the 70s. That's why. That's why
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying
so many other franchises don't win anything. You know, the NBA is different. There's one championship.
that is
you
true.
can
That
win
is true.
with.
And you could have said that about the Nuggets. We only won one ABA title in the 70s until up until last
I
year.
actually think the Knicks are. I really do think the Knicks are the Arsenal of this league. I'm really honest with you because both of them. Okay,
What?
so New York is not the capital, but New
I
York
think
is.
we're like the Bulls.
No, I'll tell you why. So you guys are in the capital, Arsenal. Yes, New York is not the capital, but it feels like it is. It's such a big city, such a big city, so much population. They have some of the best fans. No, hold on. They have some of the best fans. Your fans can be as deluded as ours. I'm happy to be in the conference final, but I know we won't win at all. There's actually Knicks fans that think we can go all the way. This is something that you guys have been doing for a while. You guys have been known for delusion for a while. Not you personally, but your fan base. Knicks fans is the same. I'm like the TJ of Knicks. Like I'm happy with the progress, but I just want to win something before I can get gas. You guys are similar to us like that. You have such a loyal fan base that get deluded when everything good happens. And I think I really think is this similar. And they're both very loyal sets of fans. Arsenal fans are very loyal, and Knicks fans are very loyal too. Like if you guys win the league, you'll see how the streets are. Look at the Knicks now. Every time we win a game, look at 7.
Yeah, you guys are having to replace light poles every single time you guys win a playoff game outside of
I used to work on
Madison Square
7th
Garden.
Street. I used to work on 7th Street, TJ. Whenever there was a Knicks game, it was hard to get to the train. For people who don't know, the train station is built under MSG. Like the stadium is upstairs.
Oh, right. Okay.
And the train station is
So
up.
it's really cool.
Yeah. So when you're watching the Knicks game, know there's a train station under there, like in ground. So whenever I used to go home from work and I would take the train, it was hard to get around because all the Knicks fans would be outside before the game. So Knicks fans and Arsenal fans, they're very similar to me, and that's a compliment, by the way, because I just think both of them are very, very passionate and loyal fans.
And Knicks had a dynasty way back when, and we had a dynasty kind of way back
There
when.
you go. You just went through a 20-year drought, where ours has been like since the 70s or the 80s. So it's been a little
Well,
bit.
the Trailblazers, we haven't won nothing
50 years since you guys-
77, so.
Yeah.
Cube is lying when she says we bottled. The last time the Knicks lost the finals, they were an 8th seed that season. They were never meant to reach the finals, so they overachieved. Like
Yeah, the Knicks have not been in a position to bottle anything in 50 years. Well, actually, no. That you guys went to that final against the Rockets back in the 90s. But other than that, yeah.
It's been a bit of a joke, but those days are behind us now. The
Yeah.
teams actually. Listen, I'm just saying, bro. When we cash in all these first round picks for a superstar in the summer, you won't be saying that. Cube, listen, stick to LA. You're getting Bronny James. Have fun with that.
Flawless is had
cool. I was thinking who that. Someone blasting music outside. I was gonna go check if there's a party going on. If you not could hear that, just bass. I just heard bass. But yeah, go on. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, no. I was gonna. They're asking you. Are you a Lakers fan yet?
No, I'm not a Lakers fan. When I watch NBA,
Are you gonna choose a team? Are you gonna choose a team?
It has to be for something. I can't just pick a team for picking a team's sake. Something has to happen because obviously I'm new to NBA. I only watching. I'm like 2-3 years in regards to watching NBA. Only when I started doing watching them. And 2, I don't have any attachment. I need to support a team. I need to have an attachment to it for said reason. There's zero attachment to any NBA team. I just have favorite players and just enjoy the game. So no, I'm not a Lakers fan. For those that are asking, but yeah, I don't know. Something's got to happen for me to pick a team and go, yeah, that's my team now.
That's fair.
Pick the Knicks. We're waiting.
Go Blazers.
Yeah, Nuggets are coming back. Nuggets are coming back in that series. People, mark it now.
Nuggets in 6. Yeah,
don't worry, Nuggets in 6. Don't worry.
Let's go.
You're getting swept, bro. Enjoy that.
I can't lose to this T-Wolves team. I can't do it. Anyway, all right, back to the football real quick because I know we got to wrap up here pretty soon. Dal, what's your prediction? What's your prediction for the game?
My prediction is going to be 2-2. I think this is where our champion. I think is where our Premier League aspirations hit a halt. Right. I know, but then like Staffy said, giving up goals. There's open areas of the pitch we can exploit. It's going to be those games. It's either going to be a draw or we're going to pound them. Right.
Okay.
I don't think they beat us. I just don't think they win. But yeah,
if we beat you, bro, just sack Arteta in the tunnel down. That's what I'm saying.
You sack Arteta on the field, bro.
If you draw, give him that extension.
But then when I say that though, I have to go back now and look at my man Flawless and his analysis of style. I mean, I've never really heard talked about that way. So if we can't find a manager that doesn't suit our style, right, then Arteta we will have.
Oh, De Zerbi's right there. He plays that style. What are you
this
talking about?
is such a donkey dick. I don't want him.
Wow.
That's-
I don't want him at all.
Hey,
yo.
I don't want him near the club.
Hey, yo.
Missed it.
Southgate, Potter, any of those frauds, no.
Nah,
The
but
only
Deserbi,
manager I want is Carlo Ancelotti or Diego Simeone or Hansi Flick. One of those.
Well, you
three.
can't say style of football. Then you mentioned those two managers. If you
Well,
want to stick
that's
to
what
your
I mean.
style, then
I
listen,
know,
De Zerbi's right there.
managers
He's-
that
the
style,
Deserbi
and
as
that's
player
my-
makes sense. Nah,
that's
but
my
Deserbi as
difference.
manager makes sense. Not him, but I'm saying
that's my
like
difference between
that's the
Wallace.
point I'm making. If you were to sack Arteta, you go and get a manager who plays a similar
Go
style.
away.
That's
No
what
way.
you do.
I don't want
Arsenal-
to be anywhere near this club.
Right.
Arsenal ain't that far away. You lot are
The
not that far
style
away.
that's
To be
winning,
honest.
right? It's the style that's winning. It's the pressing. It's the
Yeah, it works. That's what I'm saying. So you just need a better manager. Arteta is your
Maybe
biggest
I-
problem.
maybe I've learned something new in football today. Thanks, Flawless. Seriously.
It's not, hey man,
Yeah,
I'm
I
happy.
never
I'm
really
happy
thought
to.
of it that way. I
I'm
always thought
happy
the
to be
manager
of help.
brought
Man.
the style, right? Manager brings the style how he wants to play because it's essentially his team, regardless if he's an employee or not. But I do think we draw. I think this is where the good times come to an end. That 12th man crowd is going to be up for it, TJ, like you can't imagine.
Hey,
Yeah.
now you don't think the
Probably
stars are
can't imagine,
realigning,
so.
man. That's what Tony said to me, man. He said the stars
I
are
know.
realigning.
See ya,
After the
see
Bayern
ya,
Munich exit.
see
He
ya,
said
see
they're
ya,
realigning, man.
see ya. The stars are lighting. See ya. Shout out Tony
See ya.
Claude. That's my guy.
Shout out Tony
See ya.
Claude.
See ya. The stars are lighting. Yeah. See ya.
How about that?
How
about that?
How about that? No. Tutu, TJ, Saka and Havertz with a goal. I don't know. But again, I think in a draw, they do not beat us. I do not think they are good enough to actually beat us, even if it's on their home patch or not. They don't have the players. They don't have the talent. We have the players. We have the talent. We just got to ride our luck, man. It could be one of those games, TJ, where we just, like Stabby said, we get the 17 shots and nothing goes in the back of the onion bag. Then what?
Right.
We can have the shots, but that doesn't mean it goes in. But if they have Onana between the sticks, then we stand a much better chance. Maybe you sub out Onana. Maybe that changes the mentality for the game. So shout out AB.
I don't see us losing this game. I don't see how we lose other than us beating ourselves. I don't see how we lose. I'm predicting a 3-1. I think that Rashford will get his token goal against us because he always scores against us for some reason. No idea why.
We don't know if he'll play.
Okay, well, if he doesn't play, then we'll clean sheet you. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a 3-1, 3-0, and we're just gonna smother you. I don't think you guys have the quality. Your manager's a bum, and it's time for the streak. It's time for us to turn it around at Old Trafford in front of fans. Obviously, we beat you guys during the COVID season, but there were no fans there. We need to win and let the delusion in our fan base go on at least one more week, because I don't think City are losing. So we can keep that hope going. We can keep believing that the Tooth Fairy is real. Santa Claus is going to land on the roof of your house on the 25th. But at the end of the day, City probably aren't going to drop points.
And that's the best thing about this is that even if you lot win, City win their games anyway, and we just get Arsenal tears on the Wednesday rather than the Sunday. Oh, it's beautiful, man. Even when you win, you lose. Would you mean that's facts? Even if you lot win, you lose. And misery loves company, man. Welcome to the Losers Lounge now, man. Losers Lounge, man. Let's go.
Losers Lounge. I like that. We need a show name that.
Welcome to the Losers Lounge, man.
Wait, do a show and name it that. Make a show, name it Losers Lounge.
It's about Arsenal tears. It's about Arsenal tears. That's all Flawless wants is Arsenal tears.
Yeah, facts. Like
that's all
misery.
Stabby wants too.
Misery loves company, man.
That's all he wants is Arsenal tears.
Misery loves company. We've all heard that,
That's
man.
very
So hey,
true.
man,
We are
welcome,
super
man.
same
Welcome.
bench
Do you
together.
just
Wait, do a show? Wait, hold on. Do a show. Name it Losers Lounge and invite everyone here. And
Well, no,
Yeah,
Steffi. We do Losers Lounge every fucking week because there are no City fans on YouTube, other than like LB. Like I can't like LB and
Did you
Big
just
Steve.
dismiss
That's
Vader?
about it.
You just dismissed Vader.
Who? I don't know who Vader is.
Who?
I've never. I don't know who that Vader guy is.
But TJ, I want to make it part that all they care about, bro, is our tears. They don't care if they win, lose, or draw. They just want us to cry and our.
Is there? Tell us. Is there a team that you hate more than Arsenal?
Yeah, Liverpool. But you're
Liverpool?
second.
Okay,
Oh,
I
yeah.
was gonna
When
say.
I say
was
it's
just
close,
gonna
when I say it's close, it's close. You know what I'm saying? It's like Liverpool are here and like Arsenal are here. You know what I'm saying?
Teeny
Because
tiny bit below.
for those that don't know, like the Manchester Liverpool, like that outside of football, that's a city rivalry as well. Like we just
Right,
don't like each other just in general type of thing. So
100
Yeah.
years
that's where
ago.
it stems from.
All right. Sweet. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna wrap up because Staffy's got to go. We gotta go. It's been a great hour-long show. Thank you, Flawless. Thank you, Staffy, for joining us, and obviously Dal, co-host with the most. Staffy, shut yourself out, bro.
No. Thank you for having me, bro. Big up, Dow. I think it's my first time working with
No, bro.
Dow. I think the last time I was here, Connor was here. Obviously, Connor's not here because of family issues. So, obviously, our thoughts are with Connor. Big up, obviously, Flawless every time. And big up TJ for having me. And make sure you guys follow me, subscribe to Stavi TV. I'm almost on 5K, so make sure you
Let's
sub.
go.
We need to get 5K before the end of the season. Yeah, there'll be a lot of content in the summer. Don't worry about that. But before the end of the season, we just need to end. We need to end the season and finish the season strong. We're not moving like United here. We're trying to move and end the season like we're City. You know, end it on a strong end. So 5K and listen, love for everyone here and big up everyone. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't yet.
100%. Flawless, shut yourself out, my guy.
Hey, first, yeah, big up for having me. First and foremost, always enjoy being on over here. Big up to Dal, big up to Staffy. Everyone that's locked in, man. Hit the like button on the video though and
Yes.
subscribe. Let's get to that. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. I know you lot have been entertained. At Sarcasm City TV on YouTube, live every day, people, and that live every day over there. TJ's on my channel on a weekly basis alongside Tony on the United Arsenal show as well. So yeah, people, get over to the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Please subscribe. Road to 12K. So yeah, man, like Staffy said, ending the season strong, unlike Manchester United. So we're gonna keep the shows rolling. And we mentioned the NBA. Get over to the playback, people, because that's where all the NBA playoffs are going on. So all the watch alongs I'll be doing are on the playback. And if you have a league pass, you can watch along with us on the screen. And we're all synced up and there's no spoilers whatsoever. And on top of that, I'll be giving out VIP passes for the game. So if you come over from TJ Warren TV on Sarcasm City TV and you want to watch the game with us, just let us know in the chat. Say
Wait, send me one for the
next
next one tonight.
I
I'll be
got you,
watching at
Staffy.
home.
Pull up, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
send
pull
me.
up, Staffy.
You need a real Knicks fan. Yeah. You need
Yeah,
a
pull
fan.
up.
The playback is fire, though, dude. There's no better way to watch a game.
Yeah,
Do I
No,
need
I
to
got
have
it.
the pass myself, or do we?
No,
Because
I
I
got
watch
you.
on TV.
I got you. You know what I'm saying? If you need a pass, I got you. Don't worry about it. If you need it.
Yeah, send
Jacob be there. Yeah, 100%. You can be on the watch along or you can be in the chat watching. It's totally up to you. But yeah, playback, people, get over there, playback.tv/Sarcasm City TV or download the app. There's not only NBA playoffs, Premier League watch alongs, non-Manchester United over there, Champions League over there. All of the gaming content will be over there as well. So pro clubs, etc. is all going on there. But big up for having me as always, TJ.
Of course,
Appreciate
bro.
it.
Of course. Yes, absolutely. And then Dow, co-host with the most, bro.
Oh,
Take us
thank
out,
you.
boy.
Great guest today, Staffy. I think it is the first time we've been together on the show, but I definitely watch you throughout the week with the waffle shows and so forth, and with that fraud Jacob on there. Shout out, Jacob. Big up, Flawless again. And third or fourth time we've done a show together. I think
Yeah,
maybe
but
third time. So great to have you on. I loved the way you spoke about United today. It gave me something to think about that I haven't really thought about before with the styles and stuff.
Love, man. Appreciate it.
And shout out TJ and all the Arsenal Rat Army. Shout out Lee Gunner, everyone in the chat, Jez, Maddie, everybody, the Southern Gooner. And yeah, we got to do a job, TJ, on Sunday, but I don't know. It's gonna be like World War III, but we got to be prepared for that, man. I mean, it's all or nothing now.
These guys better do a job for me, otherwise I am finished. I am actually finished. If we drop points against these guys, I am cooked. So please don't do this to me, Arsenal. You know what? I'll rather lose on the last day. So just give me the illusion for another week and a half, and I'll be good. At least that way I won't get skewered by Flawless and Staffy.
Be United to lose to Everton 1-0.
Yeah.
Right, but anyway, thanks for having me on. Check me out, Oregon Goon, on YouTube and on Twitter, Oregon Goon HD.
Yep. All right. Beautiful. And then you will catch me on here every single day throughout the next couple of weeks. Obviously, whether it's a gaming stream, whether it's a watch along, which you will have from me and Sky, aka Sunshine FC. We will be doing a watch along on the channel, so make sure that you guys are here for that. It'll be me and Sky, and if there's any others that might pull up. We'll keep that a secret here, but yeah, we'll do a watch along. We'll go live 15 minutes before the match, so make sure that you're there for that. and keep an eye on the community tab for any additional stream announcements. But I think that's it for the weekend until I am back on Staffy TV next week for American Waffle. Hopefully I'm not crying into a waffle cell. And then obviously you can catch me over on Sarcasm City TV every Thursday with Tony and Flawless for the Mandem United Gunner Talk podcast. Okay, until next time, we're going to redirect you over to Sheik TV, where our boy Tony is talking to Sheik and Spooby, that absolute criminal. Go in there, say TJ Warren TV raid, Spooby is a fraud.
TJ, one other thing, real quick.
Go ahead.
Shout out Marco Silva and Fuller for pulling off the impossible.
Come on, let's go. All right, we'll catch you guys later.